Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Genuinely excited here about the prospect of trying out He-Man again, but re-gearing him in a completely different way. I picked up a 6-star soul for him yesterday. If you did not watch my video yesterday, I got insanely lucky in both shard pulls and soul pulls. We got a 6-star on He-Man, which is just like nuts. I guess it might be... it might not be the luckiest thing because they're probably going to do an event where they give out a soul at some point anyway. But getting a 6-star on anyone who is a damage dealer is disgusting, honestly. And I was already kind of like blown away by how good this guy is. So anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to go for the old Crushing Rend. Where is it? Crushing Rend, and get him in some PvE content and just see like what level of damage we can get out of him in weird content where he might just be able to one-shot stuff. I actually don't know what he's going to be able to do, but we're going to try it. So what does Crushing Rend give us? Basically, we're ignoring defense. Anywhere in this game where you could ignore significant amounts of defense, you basically get an absolute KO hit going on. So at level 6-star, I'm actually going to be ignoring 1% of defense for every 10 levels of enemy, like opponents that I'm facing. So you know, if someone is a level, I don't know, 600, for example, I'm ignoring 60% of their defense, which is absolutely insane. That's why Crushing Rend becomes disgusting when you get level 6, specifically 6. At level 5, it's good. At level 6, it's crazy. So we're going to get all of this ignore defense going on. I'm going to re-gear him with some secret source, additional ignore defense stuff. And we're going to set this guy to work, basically. I will say, I was chatting to a few people about this yesterday in terms of other blessings. So Crushing Rend is really good for PvE. He-Man specifically is going to be a great PvP champion, okay? So you might go 6-star polymorph and just get that kind of like, basically, chance that there's an irresistible sheep going back at a debuffer. That's a possibility. In terms of other ones, I kind of like the idea of Ward of the Fallen, a bit like you have with a Rotus or a Taris, mainly because he's going to have a decent amount of HP with the way his skills scale. So bone armor becomes better when you've got that kind of like nice blend of HP and attack. Attack is doing the damage, but the HP is obviously keeping him alive. So you end up basically having a lot more damage reduction coming into you, which is quite interesting. I think as well, honestly, Lightning Cage could be kind of interesting on him. So I think there's a few different ones that you could roll with, but yeah, for now we're going to try Crushing Rend. Right then, so we're going to go on the optimizer here. So we're going to, for those who have not used the optimizer before, it's basically like a way to enhance a human's ability to gear their champions. So we're going to grab He-Man already in the optimizer. I'm going to just make sure that we are optimizing for damage. Okay, so that's really important. I'm going to make sure that I steal from other champions. So include artifact unlocked and include artifact regardless of lock status. Okay. I've already got my current masteries in here. So we're going to leave those as is. And then we're going to go in and I'm just interested here. So this kind of stuff makes a bit of sense, but I'm actually going to go up as if I'm fighting a high level fight. Actually, let me just check here. So if I go to the raid stages tool, let's just grab a dungeon initially. So let's take a spider's lair and go for hard stage 10. Like what type of levels am I up against here? Level 350. I mean, I don't know this stuff off the top of my head. So level 350, if we were in Sintranos trying to fight Amius, what type of level is he? He's level 350 as well. So level 350 is where we want to set this. Target's defense, let's just call it 3,500 or something, just so I've got a good idea of what we're fighting against. Okay, and then in stats, so all I'm going to do is set a speed. Everything else is fine. He doesn't need accuracy in his kits. As long as I've done damage build, everything else falls into line anyway. So we're just going to go with a 200 speed. Don't want to go as fast as that. I could actually just drop this down even further. I could go 170 whilst we're trying like damage builds. If you're going for a live arena, I think you want to be like nowadays at least 200, if not like 230, honestly, to have like a big build, you know, to a real sensible build. Okay, so thinking about different sets we're going to try, I think Merciless is going to be our best in class. So basically, when we hit anyone for like 30% of their max HP, we've got a chance to get a reduction of skill, which is going to happen a lot. We've got the ignore defense coming in at 6 piece. I could go all the way to 9 piece and try and get an extra turn, but I think I want to go 6 piece and try and get 35% ignore defense, plus my blessing is giving me a level 35, another 35%, so we've got 70. I could go for cruel and just grab another 5, like 75, and then if my Helm Smasher procs, that gives me 100% ignore defense if I get cruel on him as well. So I think we're going to go 2-piece cruel and then 6-piece merciless. I'm also going to tell it that I've got glyphs available. So let me just see what my glyph situation is like right now. I have got a decent amount of big attack glyphs. So we're going to tell it that. I've got a little bit of speed stuff going on as well. So just what this will do is it'll find pieces that are not glyphed yet and improve your piece. So I'm going to say on average I can get like a 6% attack going on. I can get like a +4 speed. And on baby attack I can get like whatever, +30. And HP is actually important here as well. So we're going to say I can get at least a +4, 425. I think that's all good. And then we're going to let this bad boy loose and see what it can find from my gear. Because I've opened it up pretty wide, it's going to take a little while here, but we'll start seeing builds quite quick. I mean, honestly, the disgustingness is the level of the build compared to what I just had like 2 days ago before flipping heck, this is actually insane, before I got the blessing. Okay, it just shows a blessing at that level is crazy for the type of build you can pull off. And obviously this is me ripping gear off of just anyone. This is basically showing me the best build my account can achieve in this gear set, which honestly, obviously it's not fast and stuff like that, but it is kind of gross. It's kind of gross, especially that he scales from HP as well, which means that the optimizer's putting in a bit of extra work to really kind of like filter through my pieces. Okay, done a little bit of tinkering. We've ended up with a pretty disgusting build. 195 speed, crit capped, which is unusual for me. 7.5k attack, 377% crit damage. And obviously it depends where I've got bonuses. I don't have bonuses everywhere in the game, but have a bit of extra stats, for example, in Hydra, where I pump it even more. Where else do I have decent stats? Not really many places, honestly. Hydra's where I focused. I guess somewhere like Fire Knight, but I won't be using him for Fire Knight. So damn, this is a pretty disgusting build for my account. Is he the strongest He-Man we've seen so far? The funny thing is, because we managed to get 35% ignore defense, another 5% ignore defense from Cruel, so that's 40. If we're fighting high level stuff, that's another 35, 75, plus the chance of Helm Smasher. We're basically not needing drop defense in our squads. Just curious, actually, if I was to go for a normal dungeon, so if I was to fight, I don't know, Spider stage 20 of normal, what sort of level are we fighting here? Level 280. So we would still have a little bit, like a squidge of defense we need to get through. So maybe something like drop defense is still relevant there. But maybe that's where we're going to start, like how much damage can he do to something like Spider 20? And he's the right affinity. Okay, good. So, are we back in the realms of the one shot? I don't know if we are, honestly. Like once upon a time, Septimus was so fun to get because we were able to one-shot stuff with him. And I miss those days, honestly. I do. Let's grab my squad then. So we will bring the drop defense anyway. I'm going to bring increased attack. He does self-buff attack on his A2. We kind of want a big attack aura, really. Just thinking, what else do I need right now? Like, Gerp Tuck is good because he gives me just more damage. So if we're looking for, like, crazy hits, Gerp Tuck should be in the squad. Maybe I don't... Do I need the Lydia? I mean, the drop defense and weaken, I think I kind of need it. Maybe we'll try this first. Let's go with this. But I don't have a big attack aura right now. Let me just see who I can find here with an attack aura and does increase attack for our team rather than just themselves. Any of these bad boys doing that? I don't think so. They're all... actually, this guy. What's his attack aura? All battles by 25%. Okay, I just thrown some fast stuff on him so that he gets ahead of the crew. And let's see what's going on. Do I have the power? That's the question. So we are going to drop defense. We didn't get a weaken out, so let's hit that again. For science, we want this to be perfect run stuff. Drop defense and weaken. Increase attack. Buff them with poison, which gives us more damage. Buff us with poison, which gives us more damage. And then we're going to try the AoE. Now, I would get more damage per stacks of buffs on this skill. So can't even make that happen any more than what we've done. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could improve this with more people in sets. So I could get like a shield set on someone. Looks like we've already got someone doing that. But 6 buffs is actually not that crazy. Duchess in the mix maybe would be better instead of this fella. Let's see what happens though. It's particularly disappointing. So the only way we're going to get this to work is if we're able to stack the buffs on the A3, honestly. So we just need to like constantly be stacking up buffs and see how quickly we can get there. So we're just going to go A2 on a spiderling for now. 900k. All right. We need to kind of let some buffs drop off so that we can then bring them on again. He doesn't have any more. This might take a while. I'm not gonna lie, I don't fully remember how many buffs I'm up to right now. But I've been playing for a while just to try and like crank the buffs up. We've got increased attack. We've been buffed to high heaven here with the amount of buffs I've done. Was it worth my time? Was it worth 9 minutes? Let's have a look. I have the power. 6 mil. It was worth it. It was worth it. The one shot. Would that have actually been a one shot kill? I know you would never do this in game, but these are the type of things we have to try. How much HP has he got? 5.5. Yeah, it would have been a one shot from the start of the game. He-Man could do it. Just takes him 9 minutes. All right, let's have a little play on Spider Hard 10. See if we can get anything fun done here. A couple of buffs to start with. We're just going to get, I think we're going to go debuffs on them first. Get my weaken away. Buff us up a whole bunch. I'll press the wrong button. Let's just open with an A2. I guess on a spiderling. Grab an extra little buff from the shield. We like it. Rebuff here. So we're up to, I don't know, like 10 or 12 or something. And we apply some poisons on us. Still got poisons on the boss. Oh, half elfin. Okay, half elfin, not bad. So actually, do I just need some sort of Kymar action in here? Kind of like the weaken that's going on. It's either Kymar action or you just kind of let things run through. But a half health smack on Spider 10, like this squad probably just does this full auto, you know. But you do want, so you want the A3 to hit the spiderlings as well. That's the thing. So maybe the Kymar resets where it's at. 700k smacked with the A2. The spider's starting to do some damage against us. A few more buffs popping up. Oh, it's close. It's close. 1.9k against all of the little spiderlings. And then we're going to munch this bad boy down in a second. Can I just get a Kymar reset in there? Or maybe I'm better with a Mithrala. Okay, let's try this. So we're going buff heavy. We've got weaken coming back into the squad. We're going to get Hex out there from Mithrala. Oh, man, it's a lot. It's a lot, but it's not a one-shot. But damn. I don't know. There's definitely some cooking up that can be done here to turn this into something insane. I wonder if it's just that I need to just do a Kymar reset and just do that twice. Oh, still quick, though. Still quick. 11 turns. He just needs the A2 to come in and wreck the room. Right, let's try some crazy dungeon stuff then. So let's go after Dragon 10 hard. We're going to go, again, dropping stats. I don't even know if I need that drop defense, honestly, but set it up, smack them down a million across the board with a bit of extra hex damage coming in as well. Reset. What we're going to do, we're going to do it again. 1.6 mil on one of those. Absolutely insane. We need to just kind of wait our time a little bit here. Can we actually survive this dragon? I don't know, honestly. I don't really have a team that's set up to deal with the dragon. I've just got a team that's set up to smack down waves. Let's see what happens. He-Man, I'm going to need you to do a hit. 520k, just a casual strike. 750. We need you to bring the big juice. That's what we need. Here's the reset. Oh, 1.1 mil with the A2. Is he going to use his A3 on the boss? Now's the time, my friend. Oh, he's only using his A1. Is it not available? Does he just not like using it on the boss? He doesn't like to use it on a boss, I take it. Because there's no AoE to be done. He's like, nah. No. 1 minute 15. Let me just change him up. Is there anything I can change for the waves? Do I need Lydia? Okay, I'm going to bring Stultus in to try and speed up the boss element. We ripped Lydia out. I don't know if this is going to be enough damage now. We'll see. It's easy. It's easily enough damage. We get the reset. Oh, man, he is a wave annihilator at this point. Sit down, fellas. Take a little rest. And then we should get a bit of the juicy Stultus kickback. Actually, don't know if my Stultus is even built, honestly. I don't know if he's even built properly. But Stultus is just like, I don't care about you, dragon. Just throwing all of those debuffs back. Let's go. Unleash. Bam. 47. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. I'm just interested now. Oh, he's not naked. Okay. Just doesn't have enough accuracy. Right. All right. So I am curious to see how he's going to do against Hydra. All I'm going to do is run my... This is just a team that I've got like spec'd out. I'm going to run it for like 5 minutes with Thor in the mix. And then we're going to switch out Thor and throw in He-Man. It's literally like Master of the Universe versus... Marvel, who's gonna win out here? So I'm curious because Thor is obviously like a Hydra bot at this point, doing colossal damage. He-Man's kit is not, in my opinion, like a Hydra great kit. There's not much going on there other than raw damage. So you know, Thor brings a bit more. But in 5 minutes, who's gonna smack harder? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the fight was a hot mess. But coming in at 5 minutes for Thor. Thor's kicking out 11.2 mil damage, and we ended up at 36 mil. Definitely don't want to accept that fight. So just remove Thor, throw in He-Man. I also want to test, actually, just don't use the A3. I'll do this in a little while. I'm going to test don't use the A3 after this one and see what sort of craziness that does. Like, if I just let it build in a one-hit wonder. Because that's what I think he is in Hydra. I don't think he's really a Hydra champ. But we'll give him 5 minutes, see if he beats the 11 million from Thor. Let's see what a one-hit looks like anyway. In Hydra. Obviously, he's not really a Hydra champ, but... big damage, honestly. Decent damage. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, again, this team is in all sorts of trouble controlling the fight, but... damn, this guy is kicking out the damage like insane numbers, honestly. Way higher than I was expecting. Like, when he does I have the power, it is a huge hit. Like, absolutely huge hit. I'm sure plenty of people will say, oh, you know, the builds weren't even, all that type of stuff. I get it. You're probably right. I just, damn. I just want to show you this. Like, 11 million for Thor, 31 million for He-Man. Say everything else is the same. Damn, that's so nuts. That's actually mental. Way different than I was expecting. Okay, we're going to try one more thing here where I hold the A3 for a while. Let it get to max stacks. So don't use this until I come in. And yeah, let's see what a fully nuked up A3 will look like. Do I want to change any of the environment at all? I think we just leave it. Obviously, like, the preference would be I set it up on all dead heads and stuff like that. But we're just going to let this bad boy run again for a while and see what a full nuke A3 looks like. All right, then, here we go. We've been playing like 3 minutes or something. I'm probably going to kill myself, but hey, why not? He must have had 50 buffs by now. He's got to be fully maxed out. 22 million damage with one swing. Damn, this champ is fun. Okay, last thing I'm going to try then is some sort of crazy Amius stuff. Really, all I'm trying to do is just keep myself alive whilst applying a ton of buffs to Madame He-Man. That's the aim. So we're just going to try and get a bunch of buffs going on. And obviously, I've got a couple of people in here healing. Smack him there with that. Probably didn't really want that decreased attack to go on because he's probably just going to reverse it on me. Let's do this one. More buffs. Oh, it's chunky already though. 500k hit there. It's going to reverse all of this stuff on me and make me a weakling. Oh, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. Let's have some healing going on. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Oh. He's coming back. He's coming back. Who's next? She's dead. Don't kill everyone. Don't know if his stacks count through being dead. We'll see, I guess. I mean, it is a lot of damage, but... Are we dead? Oh, I've got decreased attack on us as well. Just flip the buff. Ah, it's annoying. Stay alive, people. Stay alive. Come on, you can do it. I need his A2 back to give myself increased attack, and then I need to be able to hit. So I've got a lot to try and squeeze in when I'm just getting hard wrecked. Oh, he's having a go, though. Should I try and get everyone up? Oh, it's dodgy. Come back up, come back up. Yes. No. Oh, this fight is so annoying. It's pretty tanky though, honestly. I don't have my A2. Okay, A2. Don't be dead. Don't be dead. Oh, he's flipping it again. Of course he is. Man, I just want to A3 and try it. But I've got 4 turns now of this A2 nonsense. Come on, you can do this, Godseeker. Let him come back to us. Because I really want his A2 before his A3. Don't flip it. He's going to come back because Godseeker's absolutely broken good. Godseeker's just like hanging out. Are we fighting or not? Godseeker's just going to get this done by herself. I'm just going to have to revive him and then just go for an A2. Sorry, an A3 without the increased attack up. Makes such a difference though. Increased attack, literally 50% more damage, but... Oh, you are joking. Come back up. Don't die. Bit of a heal. Okay, let's go for the A3. I don't know how many buffs he's had. Maybe, I don't know, like 20 or something? 25, maybe more. What a waste of my time! What a waste of my time. I'm sure there's ways to do it so that goes well, but it definitely did not go well right there. Oh man, it couldn't have done worse. It couldn't have done worse. What a downer when this video has been so much fun. But I mean, definitely swings for some hits. Like, he's got the hits in him. Anyway, He-Man, absolutely like one of the most fun champs I've played in a while. As I say, such a shame they have pretty much like thrown him behind this paywall, honestly. One more try. Anyway, have yourself a great day. I will see you in the next one.